For the last 2 months, a swimming revolution has crisscrossed America and Europe in the shape of the International Swimming League. We have witnessed incredible performances and great sporting drama. And this weekend, our superstars arrived in England at the London Aquatics Centre, looking to secure their place in the season-ending finale in Las Vegas. The 2012 Olympic pool was the setting for the hugely anticipated ISL European Derby match, which brought together the 2 remaining undefeated teams, Energy Standard and the hometown heroes, London Raw.
We've performed really well. Winning both the matches in the last round was exciting, and then I think just because we bond so well as a team and really get behind each other, it makes us lift when we actually have to race.
And both teams have world-class talent littered throughout their 24-athlete roster.
Energy Standards performed really well, and I've been really impressed with everyone on the team. I'm super excited. I feel pretty good in the pool, and it's a really nice pool to swim at, and I'm just excited for this weekend.
But this is not just a 2-team affair. A match victory this weekend could put the Budapest-based franchise Iron on their way to Las Vegas.
Of course, we're going to fight and try to make the final. We want to perform as a team, as an Iron team, and cheer for each other and try to swim the best races. And well, I'm going to go for it.
And although the Aqua Centurions cannot qualify for the season-ending finals, they have arrived in London determined to put on a show.
We take away everything with a positive attitude, and okay, we are not in the final in Las Vegas, but we have so much fun in Indianapolis, Napoli, and here in London.
So here are the group tables as they stand. London Raw and Energy Standard leading the way. Remember, the top 2 teams at the end of the London match will join LA Current and Cali Condors in Vegas. And here's a reminder of the scoring system. Important points on offer from 1st to 8th, so it's not just about winning the race, you need your teammate to deliver too.
Usually we're so focused on times, but here it's about points and getting points for your team, so just putting in some hard racing and just improving on that and backing up from race to race is really important here as well.
So, all to play for as we join our commentators poolside, Mark Foster and Bernie Gunter.
And it gets started with a bang. Here, the women's 100-meter butterfly, our first event onto the pool deck. And the European Derby is underway here at the London Aquatics Centre. And Chroma Jojo, she jumped out to a great start in lane number 5.
Yeah, she's a really powerful athlete. She's a great 50 freestyle, obviously been an Olympic champion in the past. I expect her probably to fade a little bit back towards the end, but Sjostrom and McKeon probably going to start showing their class over this next 50 metres. Here they come into the turn at the 50.
Sjostrom in lane number 2. Waddle just ahead of her in lane number 3. Emma McKeon. And Waddle's looking very good as they head into the final turn.
It's going to be tight. What have they got left in the legs? What have they got left in the arms? 15 metres to go. Fight for the wall.
And here comes McKeon giving surge. Waddle coming along with her. Sjostrom trying to finish. London War, they're going to go 1-3 to start the match. McKeon unbeaten still in the 100 butterfly.
Here just coming through really strong at the end. Sjostrom starting to fade, and so was Waddle. Great race, 1-3 London Raw.
But again, big points for that 1-3 finish. 9 and 6 points for 1st and 3rd. So 15 points for the London Roar. Time now for the men's 100-meter butterfly. the 100 butterfly. And of course, everybody remembers the upset that he had over Michael Phelps in the 200 fly. And his dad said he almost had tears in his eyes seeing him warm up yesterday in lane number 5.
Yeah, he loves this pool. That was the making of him. He went from a boy to a man that night. Here you see him leading out the race. Lane 1 here, taking advantage, clean water into the turn, get a good turnaround, get around quickly, use the underwater fly kicks. He's got a big lead.
Chad Leclos, Energy Standard trailing by 5 points, but they're looking to get the win here in the men's 100-meter butterfly, and it is all about Leclos. Look at this lead and a 100. He is going to close this down and get the win for Energy Standard, and he does so in impressive fashion. 49:34, second fastest time in the world this year.
Well, here on the start, great underwater, getting a tiny little bit of an advantage. His underwater in the turns is just beautiful. It's so good, it's so powerful. He uses all the 15 meters. Here he comes into the finish, head down. He was burning a bit, but you would be. 49.3 seconds. He likes the water in London.
And it's Chad Leclos getting the win for Energy Standard. This place is about to erupt. Adam Peaty about to come onto the pool deck, and this should be one of the best races of the weekend.
This guy is a phenomenon. Expect Morrisov to get off well here. See him under the underwater. He'll destroy Peaty at the start here. Peaty's going to have to drag him back though. Peaty is the better breaststroker. Will he run out of pool down the second length though?
Morrisov racing out into the lead, but in Budapest, Peaty was able to come in and get him, but it's Morrisov trying to hold on. Here comes Adam Peaty down to the touch. It's going to be the Aqua Centurions. Fabio Scarzoli, he spoils Peaty's party. Peaty winds up 4th.
You see that he gets blown away on the start here. Morrisov, wow. Just took it to him. He had to claw his way back all the way down the pool. He got back to them and then they went away again. Scarzoli, what a victory up at the top of the pool.
And look at this, the Aqua Centurions,
wow.
They are in the lead early on.
So, Fabio Scarzoli sending the London crowd into a stunned silence. Next, into the water, the women's 400 individual medley. An event that has been dominated for over a decade by the Iron Lady Katinka Hotsu, and the Hungarian superstar did not disappoint. First place for her. And in the men's individual medley, it was Energy Standard's Maxim Stupin who produced a tremendous swim to snatch the victory and put his team back into the lead ahead of the first relay of the night, the women's 4x100 meter freestyle.
The Energy Standard down in 1. They look like they've loaded their team. They look like they're going for the victory. But put all your eggs in one basket. Komuro Jojo leading out, Iron in the middle. Such a good freestyler, so strong.
Komuro Jojo, the leadoff swimmer in lane number 5 for the Iron. Anchor in the pool, 300 meters in, and Femke Hemskert trying to get Energy Standard the win. Kate Campbell into the pool in lane number 3 now. The battle, though, is for second. I don't think that Campbell can get her.
No, I think
50 meters to go.
away. I think she's away. I think she's got too much of a lead now. It's like you say, Bernie, it's a battle for second place. Kate Campbell got the second for the Raw.
And they are in a huge battle right now with Munoz of the Aqua Centurions trying to get into the top 3. But in lane number 1, James Gibson, relay master. It's the 9th relay they've won. So far this season, in Energy Standard, they're going to get 18 points. London Roar, though, 2nd and 3rd.
There was 2 different ways of spreading your teams there. London Raw spread their teams evenly. They probably could have a shout at winning that race, but they went for a 2nd and 3rd finish rather than Energy Standard got a 1st and a 6th.
Energy Standard, 86 points, but only 7 ahead of the London Roar. And Already Team Iron and Aqua Centurions making some noise here on day one of the European Derby.
Welcome back to the International Swimming League. In part 2, we'll see if Adam Peaty can find his form for London Raw and give the home crowd something to shout about. But we start part 2 with the men's 200-metre backstroke.
Back-to-back world champion Evgeny Rylov in lane number 2. And a good start for Christian Diener. Christian Diener trying to move up. Travis Mahoney at the top in lane number 7, trying to get a third-place finish for the Aqua Centurions. But Evgeny Rylov trying to keep Energy Standard in the lead. Diener giving it a go for the final push, but Rylov, he's going to get the win. The third time this season he's won the 200 backstroke.
Nice still head, suck it in the air. Head back, last stroke coming to the wall.
And you see Zerk with a -1 point, so no points gained there. So Rylov only earns 9 points. Atherton has roared, for lack of better terms, onto the world stage over the summer, and then man, has she hit the limelight, setting that world record a couple weeks ago in Budapest in the 100 backstroke.
Tamina Atherton breaks the world record on the 100 backstroke a few weeks ago in Budapest against Hoshu. It was Hoshu's world record. We're not used to seeing Hoshu beaten, but she really is class. In the middle of the pool there, I've not seen her do a 200 backstroke, but she's been a 159. She's only 0.2 off Hoshu's world record at her best.
Can Atherton break her second world record here in the ISL? She's already taken down the 100. What will she do for an encore here in London? Atherton, the class of the field. Minna Atherton, another win for the Roar, and she touches the wall. 1:59.25, 2/100ths off the world record, but it's the fastest time in the world. Oh, so close, and another spectacular performance for Atherton. And London Roar, they're going to gain 1 more point back on Energy Standard. Manadou down in lane number 2, and Morozov unbeaten so far in the 50 freestyle.
Throw themselves out there, using the underwater for 15 meters, and up they get, using that strength, using that turnover.
Morozov, Manadou, the class of the field here in the 50 freestyle. Great turn, Florent Manadou, Energy Standard. Can Morozov get him? No! It's Manadou getting the win, and it's a 1-3 finish for Energy Standard. And Energy Standard with a 17-point lead.
Kate Campbell won the women's 50 freestyle with teammate Emma McKeon 5th, scoring raw 13, but a 2nd and 3rd from Energy Standard saw them match that tally.
We got some great world-class relay teams here in the 4x100 medley relay. Kolesnikov, Rylov going for Energy Standard in 1 and 2. Diener, Vladimir Guido in 3 and 4 for the London Roar. Billis will swim the final leg for Energy Standard.
It's Billis against Scott. Scott's just got out after the 50 freestyle. He's also doing the 400 medley. This is what they've got left though. They're willing how much they're willing to really hurt themselves.
Billis on the flip side, he is fresh and you can see it. Now let's see if Scott has something left. Scott's giving it a go here in the final 50 as well.
It's getting wavy in there. I think he's got too much. Billis at the bottom of the pool, too much I think coming down this last length.
Billis He's gonna make Energy Standard 2-4-2, 18 more points. First and fourth for Energy Standard in the 400 medley relay. 28 points scored by Energy Standard, and they're going to add to their lead, adding 6 more to their difference between Energy Standard and the London Roar.
In the women's 200-meter freestyle, there was another 1-2 for Energy Standard. Sanchez from Heemskerk with Federica Pellegrini in third. Maximum points for Energy Standard and plenty for James Gibson to smile about. Alex Graham took victory for London Roar in the men's 200-meter freestyle. Bruno Correa of Aqua Centurions was beaten in the 200 for the first time this season. He came second and teammate Vladislav Grinev was third. So both teams took 13 points from the race.
Davies, she'll be down in the pool for Energy Standard trying to get points. Atherton in the middle in lane number 4. Can someone else join her at the top for the London Roar? Minna Atherton, 19 years old, chasing records once again here in London. Tossette out to a good start for Team Iron here in the first 50, and Tossette's the first of the turn. But Atherton, look at her underwater. Minna Atherton with that fabulous closing speed. How fast will Atherton go? 26:05 getting the win.
Just off the world record.
Second win of the night for Atherton, getting the 9 points for the London Roar as they finish first and fourth in the 50 backstroke. And we get another opportunity for Energy Standard in one of their better races, this 50 backstroke. Kolesnikov won Indy, finished second in Naples. Vladimir Guido, he won Dallas and Budapest. And Guido, look at him go. Jumping out to a big lead. Guido, he is the class of the field in the 50 backstroke, 22:82. But Energy Standard, they punch back with a second and third finish. Only 1 point difference between the London Roar and Energy Standard. They gain 1 back in that event.
The women's 200-meter breaststroke saw victory to London Roar's Sydney Pickram. But teammate Siobhan Maria Connor could only manage 7th, with Energy Standard posting the best finishes with 3rd and 5th through Smith and van der Merwe.
All right, here we go. Final individual event, 200 breaststroke, and Adam Peaty will go in lane number 3, but the favorites are down at the bottom. Chupkov will be right next to Adam Peaty, but Shimanovic, he won Naples when Chupkov wasn't a part of the Energy Standard roster and finished second to Chupkov in Indianapolis. So this has been an extremely good event for Energy Standard and James Gibson.
So Chupkov, he's the one in form. Go faster, look at him off the wall here, doesn't even streamline. What is that?
Look at the fight by Peaty trying to battle it out for third. Peaty trying to battle it out maybe for second, but it's going to be Anton Chupkov with his second win of the season in the 200 breaststroke. Adam Peaty gets his hand on the wall second in the 200 breast.
That's a great result. His 50 was disappointed with his 50, I'm sure. Comes up with the big swim in the 200 breaststroke though. 2:4.6. A best time for PT.
Energy Standard first and third. London second and fourth in the 200 breaststroke. Who will finish off day 1 of the European Derby? with a relay win. It's the 400 freestyle relay. London was so close to getting a 4x100 medley relay win, but it was stripped away from them in the final 100. Look at this start for Energy Standard. Jumping out into first in lane number 2. And Chad Leclos dives in first. Energy Standard trying to get their 3rd relay win. Christian Golomev trying to give chase, trying to give the Aqua Centurions a relay win. But Chad Leclos has this one, going away with a big lead with 50 meters to go. Morozov trying to give chase now for Team Iron.
Yeah, Morozov in the middle of the pool fighting his way back into this race. Neck and neck with Aqua Centurions going on the last lap.
Look at
Leclos still leading.
Didn't have a good turn there. And Chad Leclos trying to hold off Morozov. 3 wins for Energy Standard on the relay.
It doesn't come to depend on that. 3 relays and 3 wins. There's some tight takeovers in there, though, so we have to wait to see until it's confirmed.
Yeah, it looks like Griav's start. It's listed right now on our screen as to be determined.
It looked tight, I must confess.
Energy Standard waiting. They can't quite celebrate, and they are disqualified. Whoa! Instead of earning 18 points, they lose 2. And the Aqua Centurions, they win the 4x100 freestyle relay. Aqua Centurions, 26 points. And the good news, though, for Energy Standard is London Roar not really able to take advantage of it because London Roar only with 14 points. So look at how tight it is, only 14 points separating Energy Standard and the London Roar after day 1.
Welcome back to day 2 of the ISL European Derby in London, where Energy Standard's dramatic disqualification has left this meet wide open. All swimming lanes lead to Vegas, so let's get back to the action.
And look at that, the top sprinters in the world vying for victory for their team in the first race of the day. What a way to start the final day of competition. The top 4 swimmers in the world battling it out for their team.
Yeah, the 3 fastest women on the planet. Krumova Jojo normally goes out strong. She's got a great start and a great turn. Campbell up in lane 7, long, rangy stroke, and then Sjostrom in the middle. Expect her to come back strong over the second 50.
Campbell at the top. McKeon second. How big would this be for London Roar to start off with a 1-2 finish?
They need the points, Bernie. Coming to the last turn, it's Campbell heading the way, followed by Sjostrom and Krumova Jojo.
Emma McKeon entered the day, top of the MVP. Kate Campbell, she's been a workhorse. Sjostrom trying to close. It is going to be Kate Campbell, 1-2. London Roar, what a start to the final day of the European Derby.
What a way to kick the evening off. 1-2 in front of your home crowd. What a way to get the crowd behind you. We talk about home advantage. It doesn't get any better than that.
London does make up a little bit of that difference in the first race of day 2 of this European Derby, and now it's time for the men's 100-meter freestyle. This one is filled with stars as well.
Expect Morozov down in 2 to go out quick. He's the best starter in this field. The straight arm, a powerful stroke, but also going well in the middle. Leclos, he'll hit the turn hard, using that underwater fly kick. He's so good at it.
Yeah, look at this start for Chad Leclos. Jumped off to the block, and he leads it after the first 50. No, Morozov by 4/100 over Leclos.
This is going to be tight. Morozov, Leclos, closing into the last 25 meters. Who wants it more? Who's willing to hurt themselves more?
Duncan Scott in lane number 7, making up a little bit of the deficit, but it's Morozov trying to get the win for Team Iron, and Morozov with a great final 25. He wins it, and there's a tie for second place.
Oh, what a great race. It wasn't about times, it was about places. Morozov going for MVP, as you say, and he's going to be going later on in the skins event. He comes away with a win. In the end, Leclos comes third. Still a great time, but getting much vital points for the Energy Standard team.
And Energy Standard back to 13 points, 13.5 points, their advantage. It's time now for the 100 breaststroke in the pool next. And amazingly enough, Alia Atkinson, she's got 1:02.36 world record time twice in her career, that exact same number.
I know, it's bizarre. We're not 100th of a second faster or 100th of a second slower. We're talking 1 minute and 2 seconds, 100th of a second. There's a lot of hundredths of a seconds in there. So she's leading out here. She's in lane 2. But I tell you what I was really impressed with yesterday. Imogen Clark going in lane 5. She came second in the 50. She's got really good back end. So if she could stay in there, she could claw back Atkinson.
Look at this start for Team Iron. Atkinson, Jenna Laukkanen at the bottom, and 1 and 2. Laukkanen is the Finnish national record holder. And it's pretty wide open right now in the battle for second and third, with Atkinson leading the way in the 100 breaststroke.
That's whether Atkinson's got enough lead here. She's definitely the most experienced swimmer in the field and the most powerful swimmer. I think she's got enough. Here she comes into the wall, the last 5 meters.
Carrera making a push, but it's going to be Atkinson getting the win, and the Aqua Centurions get second and third in the 100 breaststroke.
The bottom line is she's the fastest swimmer in the pool. She's the world record holder, but if you can get out there quick, get ahead of your rivals, they start having to chase you. Therefore, they start slipping water.
Iron first and fourth, Laukkanen finishing fourth, and Iron with 14 points as Atkinson gets the win. I think just about everybody in the London Aquatic Center came to watch this particular race. Winning both Naples and Indianapolis.
This is going to be a tight race. People are going to think that Peter should just walk away with this. He doesn't like short course swimming. He's a great swimmer, a great competitor. He won't give up. There's only 0.1 of a second separating Skolzoli, Shimanovic, Petey, and Prigoda on their best times.
Yeah, always have to watch Petey work his way back into the race. Not a great start again for Adam Petey, and he's trailing currently third after the first 50 meters. Can the world champion make it up? Look at him go here in the second 50.
Chipkov took it to him there, though. Quick round the wall. See how quickly he gets round. He's got great pull out. Has Peter got enough pull left to get back to it?
Energy Standard trying to get the win. The crowd at the London Aquatic Center urging Petey home, and it's gonna be Adam Petey in the final 25 getting the win. The crowd helping will him to victory.
That's his fastest time in the world this year. Only 0.2 off his best time. So even in heavy training, he's swimming fast. You see here on the start, he gave away a little bit of room. Was always clawing them back. His swim speed is the fastest. He is Mr. Breaststroke.
First win of the weekend for London Roar's Adam Petey. First opportunity for double points. Atherton was only 2 100ths off the world record yesterday in the 200 backstroke, and look at how good she is off the start underwater. That really is her advantage.
Her skills are just the best. That's why she is the best. That's why she's the world record holder. There she goes, using 15 meters off the wall. Looks so strong, looks so smooth.
18 points for a relay win, and it's going to go down to Chroma JoJo and Kate Campbell. Slight edge to the London Roar, diving in with 100 meters of freestyle to go.
Yeah, Campbell winning 0.4 of a second in front of Chroma JoJo. She's got a slight lead with 3 laps to go, but there's 6 lanes between them. They know that the other person's there. They're just going to have to hurt themselves.
Bronte Campbell into the pool, trying to will her way into third. But it's Campbell, Chroma JoJo battling for those 18 points. 50 meters of freestyle to go. And check this out. Currently not a great spot for Energy Standard. They need to try to squeeze themselves into 4th or 5th.
There's a lot of points to be won and lost here.
London Roar. Atherton, Pickram, McEwen, Campbell winning the 4x100 medley relay, and they go 1st and 3rd. 30 points on that event. This event a 16-point swing, and it puts London Roar, they just showed it in the building, into the lead by 9.5 points.
Welcome back to London and day 2 of the European Derby match, where Energy Standard and London Roar are vying for top spot. With their tickets to Vegas assured, this is all about continental bragging rights.
We start off the second session with the men's 200 IM. Duncan Scott down at the bottom. In Lanenbury, he has a grueling slate this weekend. Yeah, this is an incredible opening for Duncan Scott. And remember, he is still scheduled to do the skins for the London Roar. That could be the turning point. Can he make it into the semifinals or the finals of the skins? Final 50 freestyle. And again, listen to the crowd here in the London Aquatic Center, trying to will the Roar onto the lead. And Duncan Scott, he is neck and neck right with Hines, and the crowd trying to bring him home, trying to get the London Roar the win. And Duncan Scott does it in the final 50. He gets the win for the London Roar, earning 9 points.
That was a great swim. I said if he was in it, if he was in the mix, if he was close to them with 50 to go, look at his face there. He hurts himself. He digs deep.
And London now leading by 18.5 after that gutsy performance by Duncan Scott. Women's 50-meter fly next on the pool deck. Sjostrom trying to get her 3rd win this season in the 50 fly. You expect Sjostrom to be out quick.
She doesn't breathe, her head's down. She goes all the first step, no breathing. She'll breathe on the wall, get around as fast as possible. But Otterson looking good from the London Roar at the top. This is going to be tight.
But Sjostrom, she has incredible closing speed, and she'll go 3 for 3 in the 50 fly, getting the win. 24.83. It's the 2nd fastest time in the world this year. And 1 point, the difference gained by Energy Standard in that race, with Sjostrom getting the win, her first of the weekend. 100 backstroke, 4 out of the top 6 in the world this year represented. We know Guido will be out quick. It'll be up to the rest of the field to try to come back and catch him.
You see a real contrast in styles here. Guido in 7. It's a real fast turnover. A much more powerful stroke. And then Rylov, a lot more delicate. Positions that hand.
And look at Guido pulling Christian Diener right with him. London Roar 1-2 the first 50.
Guido hitting it hard, 0.2 underneath the world record. He goes for it early. Has he got enough? Has he given himself enough difference to keep off Rylov coming down this last length on him?
48.88, that's the world record. Rylov coming back here in the final 25. Guido Rylov, it's gonna be Rylov getting the win. Spectacular closing speed there for Evgeny Rylov, who gets his second win of the season.
All on the finish though. 0.1 separating them. That meant a lot for Energy Standard.
Energy Standard first and third. All right, time for the 100 backstroke. Atherton at only 19 years old. At the last Olympic Games, she was winning gold at the junior Pan Pacs. Minna Atherton.
This will be a masterclass in backstroke swimming here. Up in lane 7 there. Her skills are unbelievable. Her stroke's nice and long and rangy. She gets over quick. She uses the 15 meters underwater on the backstroke. Look at that, beautiful.
I've been impressed though by Jared Hussein. Down in lane number 2, she has gotten out quick once again. Only 2/100ths of a second difference.
Toussaint looks great behind down here as well in lane 2. Is there going to be an upset?
Toussaint down in lane number 2 for the iron. Minna Atherton trying to close and get the win for the London Roar, trying to earn 9 points. And Atherton, she gets the win. Not quite a world record, but at 55:29, it's still the 4th fastest time all time in this event.
Toussaint pushed her close, but she was sinking towards the end. Still a great time for her though, 55.5. But it's Atherton with the 9 points for London Roar.
1st and 6th for the London Roar as Atherton gets the win. All right, an opportunity for double points. Mixed 4x100 freestyle relay. Yuri Kissel leads off for the London Roar in lane number 7. Alex Graham leading off for the London Roar in lane number 8. Kissel's set to swim the skins later. As we head to the final 100 free, Aqua Centurions, Energy Standard, London Roar battling it out with Kate Campbell set to swim the final leg of the relay. Campbell dives in first.
They're really putting on their swimmers here. McKeon just finished. Campbell going in. They've got the relay to come later on. Sjöström's not in here. She's resting herself for that race. But they need the points. These double points are so important for them right now.
London battling it out with the Aqua Centurions and Kate Campbell. This is probably one of the big critical things about this being a European Derby. We've seen her jump in the pool and be able to almost cool down. She's in a battle right now for first with the Aqua Centurions.
Yes, she is. She's got such a long stroke. You see there. She probably takes 2 strokes less every length than everybody else. That's because she's so tall, but she catches so much water.
Anderson trying to fight for first, but it's going to be Kate Campbell and the London Roar. They will win 18 points. 1st and 7th for the Roar. Aqua Centurions 22 points as well.
James Gibson, you happy?
9.5 points in it. Just going down to the last one. It's going to come down to the last races again. It's going to be Manadou, Proud, Sarah Sjöström, Kyla Sanchez, Kate Campbell. You're going to get a grandstand finish. Exactly what you want. No changes.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Welcome back. Just the skins races to come in London, but this is where every ISL meet is decided, with the points differences ranging from 27 for the winner down to just a solitary point if you're knocked out first.
All right, European Derby, 2 unbeaten teams, London Roar, Energy Standard. It goes down to the skins, 16.5 points, the lead for the Roar, but anything can happen here. If you can get to that final round, 27 points for a skins win, 21 points for a 2nd place finish. And I think the story still remains just how important it is to advance out of that first round.
Absolutely, and that's why on this first round, you've got 8 girls that go in, only 4 will make it through to the next round. So they've got to hit it hard.
3 50s to decide who is the skins winner.
These skins are awesome.
Only 4 will survive the first round. Wasn't a great start for Kate Campbell. Chroma Jojo.
Chroma Jojo's a starter. She's got an unbelievable start and she used it to her advantage. It's going to be critical when it comes down to the later rounds. But 4 to go through, Ben.
Campbell trying to will her way on. Sanchez, she looks like she's going to move into the next round. And look at this energy standard. They get 2 to move on. Sanchez and Sjostrom, that's huge.
And Campbell misses out. I think it was a big gamble putting her in a relay just before.
Only 2 will move on. McKeon, she had a good start as well as Chroma Jojo.
Yeah, McQueen had a great start, but Sjostrom's got her head down now. She's found her rhythm, she's found her tempo. Chroma Jojo using it underwater, 15 to go.
Sjostrom, she is taking it to a completely different gear. And it's going to be Sjostrom and Chroma Jojo battling to be skins winners here in London.
Neither of these two know how to lose a skins race. On paper, they were the 2 favorites, and the 2 favorites go through to the final.
Sjostrom in 5, Chroma Jojo in 4. Who will be the skins winner here at the European Derby?
Still powerful at the start. She's got some half a body left lead over Sjostrom, but Sjostrom's a faster swimmer. What have they got left? Into the first turn here. It's getting tight.
Chroma Jojo turning first. Sjostrom trying to track her down. Ranomi, Chroma Jojo trying to be unbeaten in the skins. She's done it! 3rd time this season, Chroma Jojo, the skins winner.
Wow, that's awesome. It's almost like she saved a little bit from that second round to that final. She recovered well. So did Sjostrom, but Chroma Jojo just had a little bit too much. So the women have been, here go the men, 350s. 8 men start this race, only 4 to progress, the top 4. Here we go. Manadou in the middle. Great start. Got his head down. Took an early breath though, trying to get some air in, I think, for the next rounds.
Look at how tight this is. Only 4 will move on. Energy Standard trying to move 2 on once again. Look at that. Duncan Scott gets in. Manadou gets in. And they did get some help. Morozov and Golemi. He is the winner in round number 1.
This is great. 1 from each team. 4 guys go in, only 2 are going to come out.
The European Derby going down to the final 2 races. Morozov, Manadou with a great start, but look at Duncan Scott. He turns even with Manadou and Morozov trying to fight his way onto the skins final. Duncan, Morozov, Manadou, it's gonna be Manadou and Morozov.
Wow, that was tight. What a race.
We won't see Morozov compete in Las Vegas, so it's an opportunity to see Morozov and Manadou square off in the skins final.
Oh, here we go. Morozov's got a slight lead. Manadou's got the muscle mass. He normally tires. He's breathing. He's swinging his arms over. Morozov just got it at the turn though, 15 to go.
Look at Morozov coming home. Team Iron, they win both of the skins at the European Derby. Morozov, the skins winner. Morozov, 27 points, the skins winner. But the European Derby champions, Energy Standard, they remain the only unbeaten team in the ISL, headed to Las Vegas and the grand finale.
James, it was cat and mouse all the way through this match, and it came down to the skins, but Energy Standard have done it.
Well, we knew it would always be like that. We know it was going to come down. London is such a great team, and they're going to add a lot more strength and depth to their field for Vegas. But, you know, we were confident in that strategy. I didn't change my tactics once, and we've got a great team and a great result. I've got to see flow.
Victory for Energy Standard. Chad Leclos, whose superstardom in the pool started at the same venue in London 7 years ago, winning the MVP for the meet. They head to Vegas as the only unbeaten team in the ISL. And that Festival of Excellence takes place on the 20th and 21st of December in the purpose-built Mandalay Bay Pool.